Live on Instagram.
Yeah, baby.
2 fingers, everybody.
Shout out to 8 and Sand Beer Company. Woo! Providing us with the nice, refreshing alcoholic beverages tonight.
That's right.
Tasty.
Fuel for cussing.
Out in Woodbury, New Jersey. Go check them out. They got a dope spot, and the beers are off the hook. Just saying. It's Jervis here. I got some of the nerds in the house tonight with me. My man, Wakanda himself.
Oh,
My brother James.
You know what?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, everything's light skin. You know what I'm saying?
All facts.
It's a light skinned world for you.
Every day.
Every day, all day.
Beige all day. But we got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Indeed.
Yes, we do. And then we got the butcher herself, Babs.
It's me. How are you?
You chilling? What's up with you?
Good. How's your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Yeah.
Ate a lot, drank a lot. Don't
Good.
remember it.
That's exactly how Thanksgiving should be celebrated.
That's it.
Well, I'm glad to be back. I miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss you too. You putting in that work?
Yeah.
Always.
You know it.
If y'all gotta check out Babs. She goes live on IG. She always creating some shit, and putting costume cosplays together and all kinds of shit, yo. So check her out. She be doing her thing.
Thank you, David.
We got your boy.
Your boy Ed's in the house.
Ed.
What's happening, y'all?
What's up, man?
Nothing much. I had a crazy weekend. I know
Yeah, man, how
Babs
was
was
PAX?
there.
Yeah,
One
you
day.
and Babs out doing some work, right? We'll touch
Yep.
on that a little bit later. What
Yep,
was
you
y'all
will.
at real quick, though?
PAX Unplugged was awesome, man. Just getting out there, just being able to experience a convention that was strictly like non-electronic, tabletop, board games, everything was there. It was so much fun just being out there for 3 straight days in Philadelphia. It's something they started last year, and it's going to be a yearly tradition going forward.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And then we got the other half of the tandem, AJ.
Yo, what it do?
What's up, man?
Yo, I'll tell you what's up. This new Spider-Man movie, though. Ooh wee, this movie is the shit. So good, I loved it.
The hype.
We can talk more about this more in detail later, but like,
Yeah, AJ went to.
No spoilers.
I loved
the
it.
pre-screening.
No spoilers, of
He
course.
went to the screening of that. But when we was in New York Comic Con, we saw 30 minutes, the first 30 minutes of it, and that shit was
So,
fire.
you know how
yeah.
far?
First 30
Yes,
minutes,
sir.
it gets significantly better.
See, that's
Like that's the thing. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yo,
I loved it.
Remember,
it's so
I
much
I
fun.
called that was going to crush Aquaman when they both come out.
It's definitely gonna be the better. of the
Wait,
two
they coming out
movies.
the same day?
No,
Like,
a week
no,
apart.
When we got the other. Okay.
Takes
Because
one
Aquaman
person.
and Bumblebee come out the same day.
Yeah, and we're going to talk
Yeah,
about that
double-
also
double
movie
feature.
too in a minute,
Double
probably
feature.
too.
Yeah.
So,
Stop
and then
it.
we got my man Pots and Pans himself. Definitely.
I don't know what the fuck pots and pans is, my nigga.
That's old school shit, bro.
Pots and pans,
Yeah, man. Ask your moms about that. She'll tell you what that is.
Oh,
Take the headphones off and run.
All
No.
I'm training to do is show
Yeah.
people death.
That came out all wrong. That didn't come out like.
Everybody, we'll see you guys next week on the Party
I
Nerds.
see that.
And signing off.
I don't want
I ain't mean it like
I don't
that,
wanna be
bro.
in between
Nah,
this.
ask your family. They can tell you about that.
Yo, why you keep going?
Stop.
Hey,
Stop.
This sounds so much worse, dog.
You know what just popped in my head? That scene from White
Oh my
Chicks.
God.
Oh, you want to talk about mothers? It's mother time.
I mean, it's just an old school saying. Taylor, you know, right? You know,
No,
Taylor,
no,
Taylor, like,
Taylor's not in
Taylor,
it.
I ain't even fucking with you right now.
Very
My name is Bennett, and I ain't
I'm
in
just
it.
saying, that's just an old saying, but everybody that's old school asks the peoples about that, they can tell you. Never mind.
Gotcha.
And we got a guest in the house. Haas, what's up, man?
What up, baby?
Yeah, what's up, man? Help bail me out, bro. You heard that, right?
Man.
Nope, sorry, you're on your own,
Brothers
bro.
stick together.
Yeah, this is how we work on Team Lightskin, man. We don't engage in this behavior.
Nope. You
Nah,
will
we-
always
we're
find us
above
in the
that.
background
We're
doing the
above it,
two-step.
man.
While the dark on dark.
We too cool for
Yeah,
this
like
shit, man.
Yeah, but I apologize. I'm gonna give my apology on record. I apologize. It wasn't meant like that.
For this
It
shit,
just
man.
came out wrong. That's all I'm saying,
Yeah,
man.
man. We don't have that. We don't have that type of problems in our
Yeah,
community.
man. Nah, I like-
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. Me and your mom's is cool, man.
Oh.
I'm saying. Oh,
Yo,
I don't mean it. No, I'm not saying it like that. Y'all twisted my
Nah.
shit up. I don't mean it like that, man. Like,
Let's move on to the topic
yeah,
before it gets too real right
let's
now.
talk Captain Marvel, man. Let's talk Captain
All right,
Marvel.
so
Start
yes,
there.
as we know, the past couple, it literally dropped the bomb about 3 days ago. They said they were going to release the Captain Marvel trailer at halftime of the Eagles-Redskins game, probably fucking up everybody's game. But we got our little second trailer to the first Captain Marvel trailer, which was pretty much an extension of just the first one, in my perspective.
Yeah.
So, what is everybody's thoughts on the second trailer.
At least they gave us context on her punching an old woman. That helps. So they gave us the idea, introduced the scroll. So at least we know, like, okay, now we know for sure, based off of like rumors and like our internal conversations, that they're confirming that the scrolls are going to be a big part of this movie going forward. So I think that we're gonna start seeing Secret Wars probably by Avengers 4. I think they could do it as early as that.
See, my thing is, I kind of just take a little bit of issue with it because I know how Marvel has been, where they don't want to divulge that much information into what the movie is basically all about. We knew that the Skrulls were going to be the main villains of the movie. We knew that. Well, we just found out about the Jude Law thing, that he's not Marvel.
Yeah.
That he's actually going to be like the ultimate like Kree soldier. I mean, I'm sorry, Kree soldier that's basically going to turn against her.
Yeah.
Per se, and the whole context of Nick Fury, him losing his eye, why he started the Avengers Initiative, that wasn't even diagnosed in any of this trailer. What you basically
It's
saw.
not supposed to be.
Good.
No,
Yeah, that's what you
and
definitely
that's
say
a good
for
thing.
me.
But the general thing is, you got basically 2 action scenes. One was basically already shown in the first one. The second one was supremely dope, even though I hope that I don't get that much bullshit like CGI type.
Nah,
Fighting.
whoa. You was co-signing this. She
I-
was co-signing this. That shit looked fire.
It was
dog.
fire. I'm just saying, I don't want it to turn into Green Lantern and have bullshit CGI.
Oh
all
yeah,
over
well,
it.
I mean, this
Yeah,
is
no
Marvel.
point,
Don't disrespect Marvel, man. They're not going to give you that. I mean, obviously, if you're dealing with cosmic level
Mhm.
beings, we're going to have to see a lot of the CG.
Of course.
shit, you know what I'm saying? We don't want them pulling X-Men type rubber goofy shit.
Yeah?
puppets. Yeah, we don't want
Like
none of
the jump cords and shit.
we don't want none of that. Man.
No.
So I'm cool with the CG. I think it's going to be dope, and I like what I saw. Jerv pointed out on the way here that he had a problem, not a problem, but he saw what could be a problem with the lead actress. He felt she was very flat.
Yeah,
She's
I mean, look,
bland.
so far I haven't seen anything, and it could be because she's a creature. Her mindset is like, look, we just fuck shit up, we handle our business, but I didn't see anything from her yet.
Right.
But she hasn't spoke much in any of the trailers
No,
yet
and-
either. So she just seems very blasé right now
Exactly.
as this hero.
It-
So I'm hoping there's going to be something more to her and her character.
My first reaction of her was bland, as far as her
Yeah.
acting was concerned.
That's
It
the
was-
first word
it
I
was,
think of.
It was Aunie's potato salad that you don't agree with
Yeah.
without any seasoning in it.
Yeah.
And then your grandma showed up with some good shit at the end of the trailer, like, and put her plate down, and that shit was good. It was fire.
Like, what took you so long to get here?
But we're talking about a dominating military character that's supposed to be precise in her actions and her detail and violent ways. Like she's strategic, but she's also like supremely violent in what she can do with her powers. And when she speaks, she's just like, she's soft about everything. I don't want to put this as like her being like naive or anything, but when I saw like the Wonder Woman trailer for the first time, and we knew that Gal Gadot was going to be Wonder Woman, we did second guess that character, but we had already saw her as somewhat of a, I guess, villainous villainous character, and also a supreme fighting character in the Fast and the Furious
Right.
movies that she was in.
You
Right.
saw
So-
that from what? What Fast Furious movie you saw with all that bullshit? I saw her as some hooker on some nigga's leg. And her ass
Not that
smacked.
part.
That's what I
I'm
saw.
talking about the hanging from the airplane type shit.
Oh,
Those
it's
fight
a different
scenes.
movie and shit. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what part you was rewinding to, but thank you.
That was a different Fast and the
Yeah,
Furious.
yeah.
That was the
That
one on Pornhub. my nigga.
But the fight scenes that she put in there, it was like,
Razzles.
okay, let me give this a shot, and then she blew it out in
Yeah.
the fucking water.
Yeah.
But like, I'm looking at Brie Larson, and okay, Academy Award-winning actress, okay, but as Carol Danvers, I'm like,
Yeah, but isn't she kind of like unsure of who she is? She's not stable in one side or the other in this movie. It looks like she's kind of confused.
she's not. But then, like, she shows up on Earth, but she's been kicking ass. But for so long, I figured she'd be that much more confident in herself.
No, it has to be. It has to be. It has to be the fact that she lost her memory and all that, and they reprogrammed her, basically fed her fake memories, and she's just not. She has like no personality. She's whatever the mission is for the Kree, right?
Mhm.
That Star Force or whatever they call themselves. Like, she's just about the mission. She has no personality. There's no nothing. So when you see her riding in the car with Nick, and they're sitting there talk like she's just she's boring. Like,
She is
don't-
boring.
She don't
But
know.
her line, but
So-
he was like, oh, so you a hero? It's like, no, we're noble heroes.
Noble
She's
warrior
noble
hero.
warriors.
She's
right,
in
so-
100%. Like she's
Right.
she's
bought
she's
the
in.
Kool-Aid.
She's in.
She's drinking it.
She's
So,
in.
quick question: have any of you guys actually read like Captain Marvel comics? 'Cause I'm not too familiar with the character. So for a lot of people, they're seeing the trailer, they're seeing this character for the first time, and if they come off as bland, that's bad. But if they have a lot of personality in the comics and they're bland in the trailer, that's extra bad.
The thing that you see basically from the comics is ultimately like the Marvel comics and the Carol Danvers comics. It's a military type movie. I think this is what the genre that they want to get into. They want to get into this pre-scroll war, and they want to emphasize on this. You know how Marvel likes to switch up genres. They did the little romantic comedy. They did the full-on comedy.
Yeah.
They want to try and like get into like the horror side maybe a little bit. They want to do like the action. This is like the military war. So you got the Krees and the Skrulls. Each of them are an empire. If you think about it like the Roman Empire, the British Empire, anything like that, they're more so pillaging the universe, looking for planets to impede and bring forth to their empire. They're just collecting properties at this point. So ultimately, they're soldiers. Star Force on their side, Super Skrulls or Skrulls on the other side have been fighting this battle for eons, and they just are highlighting their supreme soldiers in this.
Okay.
Yeah, but doesn't it bode really poorly? You've just seen Infinity War. You've just been devastated. There's the beeper that goes, and you're like, who will save them now? And then you see these two trailers, and you go, oh, good.
Cardboard.
Yeah, yeah, that's not
And then you got to be worried about too her power level. Like, I mean, she's powerful in these trailers. You see the power.
Yeah.
she
Dude,
has.
she's OP
So-
for like a motherfucker.
You got to look at it too. Like, well, damn, none of the Avengers can fuck with her. Like, they can't even be in the same scene with her because she's that powerful.
Yeah.
You know, like, who is going? What can they do if she's in the fight with them?
It's true.
It's literally like she could show up, be there, do her thing, and credits.
Like, they're fighting foot soldiers only, the Avengers, and
So-
she's handling anybody above a foot soldier.
Right.
Which is, you know, the children of Thanos himself, everybody above that pay grade,
I mean, we gotta see
and all
it.
that shit.
We gotta
Yeah.
see
Oh,
it.
without a
Yeah.
doubt.
Thor, because Thor look like he's capable of a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Look,
You know,
Thor
powered up
had
a
this
couple
shit-
levels.
yeah.
Thor had it all won. He got a little.
He took
greedy.
care of
He
business.
got greedy. He got greedy. He wanted to say talk his shit. Yeah, Thanos. Yeah, I got your ass. I told you what I was gonna do, and then he still was able to snap. So,
Now DC, of course, we've talked about before that has been known for these godlike characters. Now Thor, and now this one, Carol Danvers, just being Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, how is Marvel handling this whole power?
I don't doubt these good brothers.
You know how they're handling it?
Not at all.
They're putting everybody in space. They're
Right.
Not on Earth.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
DC's heroes are on Earth with these guys like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
These guys
Even
are
playing
doing-
terms.
So it's a whole different ballgame because everybody in space is on a
It's
power
like they're
level.
fighting the space level
Right.
fight.
Yeah.
There's a ground level fight like the shows that we watch,
Mhm.
obviously, you know, on Netflix or not on Netflix anymore, which we'll get into. And then you got your mid level, I guess. It would
Of
be
course.
like Avengers and X-Men.
and
Yep.
in Infinity War, like it was by design to depower Vision right from the get. As soon as he hopped on the screen, because Vision, I mean, you depower Vision because Vision could do.
He could do the phasing
He can
and
do
everything.
Yeah,
He can
the
be as
movie-
light as
the
a
movie
feather,
could
or
be
he can
over.
be as heavy as
yeah.
fucking
So they made sure to
10
depower
elements.
him immediately, so the story could be what it was.
They depowered him?
They depowered. As
They
soon as he got
crippled him.
stabbed, as soon as they stabbed him with that magical.
Oh yeah,
That
Vision,
day,
Vision
he
was bullshit
couldn't
after he got
phase
shanked.
anymore, and he was basically
Right.
injured the whole movie.
Yeah.
Right?
I've never seen a
'Cause-
hero take so many L's in one movie. Like,
Yeah.
left and right.
It's true. He was getting his ass whooped in that whole movie. You're right about that.
Yeah,
Because he fell in love, bro.
That's true.
That
Man.
motherfucker
Yeah, that's
your
right.
shit up, man.
yeah,
He
you're
should have
right.
stayed single and hardcore. He got
Yeah.
loved up.
He-
He's
he-
soft as a
he- yeah,
motherfucker.
he got
Isn't it the
soft
same
quick,
with
too.
Scarlet Witch? They depowered her too? Like, or is this like a different?
Well,
No.
That's a
no.
fact.
She
No,
blew up. She
that's
blew
a
up that.
super
She
fact.
blew up that
Yo,
Infinity Stone. So
I'll
they-
tell you
No,
one
but
thing.
her powers are different because her powers came from the stone.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's a
And she-
different.
And she was able to hold. She was able to hold Thanos off and blow the
Oh,
stone.
yeah.
So no, her powers was
But
fine.
you know what power did get lost? That fucking Russian accent. Where the hell did that go? How about that shit?
That was strategically
Shit was
by
ghost.
design.
She used her powers to drop that shit.
Oh, word,
Yeah,
yeah.
there
Now
you go.
American.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that we interpret it as she's speaking right.
That's
Yeah.
Literally, that's it.
so Babs. Bringing this up from well, I hate to bring it up from a female perspective, but how do you feel that Marvel is trying to do this as sort of a ultra feminist movie? as far as bringing in Cal Danvers into the fold with this brand new character. This is their first tryout at making a hit at a female lead character.
I was disappointed upon watching it for the first time. I pretty much agree. I think everyone can agree that you come away thinking, oh, that helmet is badass, and
It is.
the costume is badass.
Yep.
Andy Park, who's the creator of and designer of a lot of these costumes, he just did an amazing job on it. And the scenes that are CG, the fight scenes look fantastic. When you look at Brie Larson, you know that she's an accomplished actress. She's got that baby face, and she's not conventionally attractive like Gal Gadot is. But she's got power behind her as far as talent goes. So you kind of underestimate her as an actress, and then she blows it out of the park. Maybe you underestimate her as Captain Marvel, and she blows it out of the park. So I want to have low expectations so that she
I'm glad I'm having low
surpasses
expectations.
them.
I want this shit to be fire.
But I think it fell a little bit short in the trailers did, and I'm not excited or confident that she can beat Thanos and the war. I also hate how the
Marvel's
sound
doing their
editing
job.
was for that. I'm not gonna fight your war. I'm gonna end it. It was I hated how that sounded. It sounded like Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
If Marvel has you thinking that, they're doing their job. She thinks she can't handle Thanos right now, so they're doing their job. So she can come in and wreck shop. So everybody like, whoa, she killed it.
I mean, that's what my hope is, but that's, I was disappointed.
So ultimately, what is everybody's grade on this trailer?
I'm giving it
Yeah,
Ooh.
C sounds about right.
C plus. It wasn't C plus. It was just it was slightly. I don't know if it was even better than the first trailer. We just got to see more of what she could do. They go hand in hand. So I give it a C plus. It wasn't bad. It's just that to sit there during halftime, like, yeah, it's about to come on. Like, it was just like, all right, cool, whatever, thanks.
C plus is a very fair rating. Needs more Phil Coulson.
Yo, you this nigga, man.
Well, you saw that they did reshoots with Brie Larson, the actor who plays Phil Coulson, and who else? There's one other person.
Brie Larson, Clark.
Was it like Colby Smulders maybe?
Yeah,
or something
maybe,
like
Oh,
that?
she's in it?
Yeah, that's the one cool thing I will give this movie, that they haven't shown that much in the trailers at all, aside from young Nick Fury. The fact that they brought back, like, Ronan the Accuser from Guardians of the Galaxy, they have young Nick Fury and Phil Coulson, they have Colby Smulders and, like, all these other people from the other movies who we haven't
Ice
seen.
Cold in this movie?
Like, maybe, like, 18. Maybe it's just, like, fresh out the boat. But, like,
Yeah,
the fact that it
seriously.
takes place in the 90s, I think is the
Right,
coolest
like a
part.
fresh recruit.
And the thing
Yeah.
I look forward to the most. But,
Y'all see how clean that subway looked? When it rolled up?
Yeah.
That subway was clean as fuck,
That was
man.
that was an LA subway
Hell
too.
yeah, that shit was clean as hell.
One thing I will say though, and I said it last night in the group chat, like I think it was better served for Captain Marvel's movie that happened before Infinity War, because when you're sandwiched in
That's fair.
between maybe the greatest movie in the genre
Comic
of
movie.
all time to possibly the next greatest movie in the genre of all time,
At least
like,
most anticipated.
yeah, like we don't really. It's not that we don't want to see the movie. It's just like, God damn, like we gotta see what happens next.
And that's why I'm giving it a C as well. I'm kind of in that same boat. It's kind of like we went through this with Ant-Man last summer.
Yeah.
It was kind of that movie, like it was kind of like the palate
Don't
cleanser.
call it the filler episode.
No, I said it was the palate cleanser
Okay,
to
gotcha.
what happened in
Yeah.
Infinity War. So we went going into that. But I think our kind of anticipation is, okay, now we can kind of see the hero that could save us from Infinity War.
Right.
But it's also the same thing as, like, can we just get to Infinity War
Exactly.
already? Like, we don't need another in-between movie, especially one that's technically a prequel
We
Yeah,
do.
it's in the
everything
90s,
else.
in the
Yes, we
95.
do. Yes, we
Speak.
do.
Speak upon it. I'll do it if you don't want to do
Nah,
it.
we fucking do need it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give this shit a B. I'm not going to
A
do this.
flat B.
'Cause number one, I'm gonna give
That's
it a B.
strong.
I'm
That's strong.
I'm gonna give it a B because I trust in Marvel, and they haven't all the way let us down. They've let us down a little bit. Ant-Man, I still haven't been able to get through it. Ant-Man Part 2, to be 100% honest.
Okay.
I still haven't been able to get through it. I fall asleep every goddamn time. But in between movies are needed so that we don't end up, we know these characters, need to play a pivotal role in the bigger movies,
Right.
and we don't want them to just come out of anywhere. So it is kind of a side. It's a side mission in this video game. Like, just learn about this motherfucker, so that when they appear on the screen and do this big dope shit, you're not like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm cool with that. The special effects look good. I can't judge that woman's acting. Fuck DC. I'm glad they put it up.
Not a part of the trailer, by the
for a
way.
Yeah, I was gonna
character
say,
that looks
right?
like they could beat Wonder Woman. I just want to see him keep stomping and stomping and stomping on DC until they finally give up Batman and give him the Marvel.
I'm gonna go on record and say this movie will not be as good as Wonder Woman. Continue.
I mean, that's a good guess.
Since we
Yeah,
brought up the
you know what?
nostalgia element of the 90s, and we brought this up before with the Sony Marvel Venom, which had that very early 2000s feel of like,
It did.
cringe
It
early
did.
2000s, but also in a good way, in a nostalgia feel. Would you say it's going to be better than Venom?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got it better be.
Listen,
It better be
listen,
better
I
than
walked
Venom.
out of Venom to take a shit for 30
I know,
minutes.
yes, we know the story, bro. And I told you Venom was a good movie.
Yo, Venom is
and
a
everybody
good
clowned me when
movie.
I said that shit was a
It
dope.
is a good movie.
It's a good.
Don't go.
Good.
Don't
That's
hit
a
me
good
with
movie.
those
That's a good
box
movie.
office
It's fun.
I said it was a
Yeah.
good movie.
It's
Yo,
fun.
the
Venom
box
is a
office
fun
numbers
movie.
speak.
It's a C movie. It's a C movie, but
It's
just go
fun.
in-
It's
It's a good
fun.
Go in with
It's
no
fun.
expectations of Marvel, and you're like, all right, yeah, that was cool.
I
It
don't
was
give a
fun.
fuck about the
Nah.
box office numbers. That movie is butt.
That's a good movie.
You know what movie isn't but Spider-Man? That is the shit.
God.
That is that good.
There you
Yo,
go.
give me another one,
I
please.
tell you,
Cheers.
Captain Marvel's will be.
Yeah.
I give it a B. The trailer's a B. Marvel's doing their
Yeah.
thing. They're setting everything up the right way, and they have to calm everybody down. This is the calm down. Because I'm telling you, when they announce the title of this Avengers 4 movie, y'all motherfuckers gonna be pissed as hell. Like, that's it.
What if they don't?
Y'all waited all the time to announce the title of a movie, and that's the title of the
Yeah.
movie. Like, the hype is going so crazy.
Yeah.
It's just
Like-
gonna be called Avengers.
Like you said, you saw people.
Yeah.
People on social media were like,
People on social
yo,
media are bashing everything that
Yeah,
Marvel
anything
Entertainment is
Marvel
throwing on
puts out.
YouTube because they want the fucking
Yeah,
trailer
they're
that
just
bad.
like, yo,
They ain't gonna
Avengers
make them
4?
throw a
Yo,
trailer,
Avengers 4? Yo, just dislike all this shit.
They're like, Squirrel Girl, fuck that. Where's Avengers 4?
Yeah, like, come on, for real? Like, let Marvel do what they do.
I
Like
got-
you said, they've let us down before, of course. They have had all bangers and
Yeah,
hits.
but they haven't
But
let us
they've been
down on something.
consistent.
They haven't let us down on something that was supposed to deliver. They
Right.
they gave us. Think about it. As boring, or I keep falling asleep watching Ant-Man 2. Ant-Man 1 was a super surprise. I mean, surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Surprisingly entertaining. So they
Ant-Man,
already
Ant-Man's
pulled-
like the Venom of the Sony world.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Don't
Nah.
fucking do that. No,
No, I
Ant-Man
respect
won
that.
this way. No, don't respect. Don't.
I respect that.
I
I don't care.
disrespect
I don't
that.
care.
I disrespect that.
I pose this
Respect that
question.
comment, son.
I got a question for anybody that wants to answer it,
All
right?
right, got it.
If Captain Marvel came out before Infinity War, right, and then you fast forward to that Nick Fury scene, and he does the beeper, right, the intergalactic beeper, right, and then you see that logo. If people who don't know who Captain Marvel is, right, and they see that logo, if that movie came out before, I think people that are not like really just like a casual fan, like they would get more excited about, oh that's that one we saw save the Earth from the scrolls and all that. Like a lot of people didn't understand like what
Right.
is that?
And that's
what
why
is that?
that's dope.
We knew.
I think that's
we
doper.
knew.
They don't have
we
to.
knew, but they were just
But
like,
that's who it was for.
Yes, yes.
Oh, of
I
course,
think it's
of course.
way
That's why,
doper
yeah.
because
Yeah.
Marvel knows what the fuck they're
Yeah.
doing. Hey, press Google, bitch. Google. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Google it and then you can find out. You know what I'm saying? That's for them.
Yeah.
But I think it was a smart move to do that because it made it look like, oh, this is an important character we need. They're going to sell to the young female, and I'm cool with that. Like I tell my girl all the time, man, we have a daughter. She not playing with no fucking Barbie that sit around in the crib all day, just, you know what I mean, fucking off. She gonna play with Wonder Woman. She gonna play with come out with some UFC
Straight
women's
up.
character dolls.
I'm with you on
I
that.
want some fighter women for my daughter to grow up.
That's
with,
why I
you
won't
know
let
what I'm
my
saying?
that's why I don't let my daughter watch Little Mermaid. They ain't gonna give up her fucking voice to go be with some dude.
Some
Come on,
nigga.
son. Some dude out
It
there.
always revolve
I'm
around
believing that
dealing
shit.
with some dude that's
Feel
sitting on
like,
his ass.
I got
like
to leave
him.
my whole world to be with this dude, but I gotta lose my voice. Get
Wait,
the
so
fuck
wait,
outta
make her
here.
watch Mulan then, right?
Fuck, yeah, she can watch Mulan. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, yeah,
yeah,
Warrior
yeah.
Princess, absolutely. Xena to the core.
Yeah.
All right. Other than that, I give this trailer a B minus. Why? Because I am strictly keeping it for context sake. The action scenes that I saw in the last 30 seconds, as I said in the
Fantastic.
reaction,
Fantastic.
in the reaction video, are super fantastic.
Fantastic.
Did I get like bland in the first like minute or two? Yeah, like a little bit. I got an elongated version of her beating the shit out of that old lady who happened to be a scroll in the beginning, and then I saw that long ass walk from the spaceship all the way to the other spaceship by Star Force again, and I'm just that's what I'm driving it on. I didn't see that much more content from Nick Fury, but that was it.
Also, just as somebody from a makeup perspective, that old lady, I could swear that's Brie Larson with prosthetics on.
What?
Ooh, that's gangster. Hold up. Let me see
Look at her
something.
face. You
I-
said that I
hold
look
up.
like her,
Yes.
and I look like Brie Larson if I do
I
the
told
right
you, that's your
makeup.
next cosplay. That
Okay,
lady
we
Storm.
have a Marvel theory, everybody.
Well, anyway, I'm not sure. Are we talking DC ladies like Zatanna and Aquaman?
Yes, we are.
Okay, all right,
Let's
So
go.
we will get into that.
Alright,
We'll get into
I'm
it.
just thinking about it.
Side note, everybody, people are mad because every movie can't
That's
be
Brie Larson's
Disney
face.
troll, which is
Okay.
excellent. And
Yes, it
I'm
is.
not talking about one movie, but I just want to always represent the Transformers.
So Jerv,
That shit ass movie. We'll
yo,
get to that
yo, bro,
later.
stop fronting.
Let's jump. Boop, boop. Time to jump. Doop, doop.
Yeah,
We gonna
so-
jump shit. Ah.
so everyone, panel.
What's up?
What the hell is going on in the Marvel Netflix development? Because as we are in process right now, we lost Iron Fist. Thank you, Jesus. She bullets and all. God bless you for leaving us. Luke Cage, which severely fucked me up, and then the greatest of all of them, Daredevil, is now gone.
Press F
With
for
only
this.
Punisher and Jessica Jones left to stand forth.
Because
Look,
they
we knew
finished
this was
their
happening.
episodes
Listen,
and
Yeah,
as soon
and we
as
talked about this
DC
before,
As
yes.
soon as DC said they were coming out with their DC universe,
Mhm.
you knew
And Titans is fire.
Marvel was going to pull them
Fire.
shows off of Netflix. Now, I'm not sure what the contract is, so Netflix can probably play those shows for the next
Titans.
5 years, or whatever it is, but they were going to shut that shit down through their own Marvel universe and put their own content on it because it makes so much sense and it's going to make them so much fucking money.
This is true.
Because they are running shit at the box office. They have okay cartoons that have come out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But there's and now they can do their shows like Scarlet Witch and the Vision.
Yes.
You know, Falcon and Bucky.
Mhm.
Hopefully Groot and Rocket Raccoon.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like who knows what else they're going to have planned? But they can do so much on their own service. So it makes sense for them to do that. I'm not mad about it. Look, from what they're saying, you keep on seeing these little tags like it's not over, they're not done.
Yeah.
So you're assuming that they're going to continue to play these characters in another venue.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt they'll jump into the movies, but you never know. But those characters hopefully will still come back in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully Charlie Cox will be still playing Daredevil because he's a great
He's a
Daredevil.
great
man.
Daredevil. Yes, he
He's
is.
awesome.
So
He
hopefully
is
they find
Daredevil.
some way
He is
to
Daredevil.
get him in on a TV show, just redo it on their own, show, whatever it is. But those characters hopefully will still be around.
From my understanding of like reading up on some like different sites and stuff, it's like they can't redo those Netflix shows exactly how they were on Netflix. So it's more expected for those characters to be sprinkled into another show or another movie. They can't have that. They can't be the same way it was on Netflix. They can't do it. They
Well,
can't do
the
it.
one thing that was brought up in that fact is the instance that they're saying that we can't just like let this Netflix series with all these characters, Charlie Cox,
Yeah.
the girl that plays Karen Page, and the guy that plays Frog.
Right.
We can't just move this into Disney streaming.
Exactly.
We have to completely reboot
Right.
the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
reboot means recast.
like
That'd be awful.
reboot means recast.
So you won't see Charlie Cox, maybe.
You will not see Charlie Cox. But another thing that was also speculated was the fact that Marvel, unbeknownst to them, did not know that they were going to cancel Daredevil. That has been brought out recently.
Yeah,
So
even
that
the
was in the
writers
news.
were surprised.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
writers,
they were ready for
the
season
writers,
4.
the people at Marvel, the executives at Marvel,
Yeah.
were surprised that they canceled Daredevil. They felt like they were blindsided.
These
by it.
motherfuckers is playing a war.
Yeah,
They're playing checkmate on Marvel.
Yeah,
So that's just
all it is.
speculation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they're like, oh yeah, we ain't know nothing about that. When really, like, that's the way, that's
Yeah.
the diversion, because they love to fucking just play with people.
Right.
To like get us off topic
Mhm.
and say, oh, that was Netflix move.
Right.
It wasn't Disney's
Right.
move and all
Right.
that other shit.
Right.
Because it seems like everybody that Disney's bringing into the Marvel universe, as far as like either the actors, the directors,
Mhm.
executive producers,
Mhm.
are all you. A part of your contract is that you get to fuck with people on social media. You get to troll as much as possible.
We've been
You
in trouble about this Avengers
divert
movie
and
forever.
divulge nothing. That's it.
Mhm.
That's literally their standpoint.
Mhm.
So they got 2 series left that they have not canceled. One has already had 2 seasons. The other one has one. Punisher was dope.
Mhm.
First season of Jessica Jones was dope. Second season was
Okay, it was okay. It was okay.
It was okay.
It wasn't bad. It was just
You know,
okay.
but I haven't heard anything on them yet. But they was quick to cancel Daredevil.
Well, that's because their episodes are, as far as I understand, they're done. They're done shooting those episodes.
They're supposed
So
to.
they're gonna post.
Right.
They're gonna post them up, and then once after they post them up, they're gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna rid themselves of everything Marvel.
Mhm.
Because Disney is going. They're going to battle with Disney, and they got to go to battle with the DC Universe streaming.
Of course.
Streaming service. So that's it. Like that's it. The battle lines are drawn. You can check it out on PartyNerdz.com in my article. That's what I talk about. Same as plug. But
Smooth.
yeah, but they're going to battle and they're going to rid themselves of Marvel.
Yeah, it's almost like how do you go to war with somebody that you used to do business with? Like we used to get money together. It's like the Rockefellers.
Yeah.
We used to get so much money together.
Yeah, well
Yeah,
now I'm gonna
but
get
now-
this money.
I gotta get my own money now.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get this money by my motherfucking
I'm gonna get this
self.
money by my mother.
Yeah.
Cause I'm the one that's cooking up the motherfucking products.
Yeah.
I invented the motherfucking product. All the ingredients is mine. I was just using your block. Now I'm using my block. And that's how.
The block.
Yeah, this is
All
my
I,
block.
all I want is one more reunion tour with the Defenders season 2. Just do it right, wrap everything up nice, and then just let it end. I just want a
I don't
conclusion.
trust them.
I want a
Ain't gonna happen,
conclusion
bro.
for
Nah.
Luke Cage.
Ain't gonna
I want a
happen.
conclusion for Iron Fist.
Ain't
I
gonna
want a
happen.
conclusion for Daredevil.
Ain't gonna happen.
Nothing is made for artistic integrity anymore. It's made for business.
Dollar signs.
That's why they're just that's why everything is happening the way it is.
Say it again.
There's no artistic integrity.
I'm not mad about that.
Praise Jesus.
I'm not mad about that at all. That's how it's supposed to be because money make the world go
But if
round.
you want
Oh,
artistic integrity,
man.
make a fan film or a fan trailer. Those actually do get a lot of attention.
Actually,
and love.
if you want artistic and what was it, integrity?
Yeah.
You should watch the new Spider-Man movie.
Let's talk about the Spider-Man movie. Can we do that? Can we move on?
No, we're not
Can we
going to do
for
that.
him?
Fuck AJ, we're not doing that. We're going to wait till it comes up.
that
We're
movie
gonna
is
make a
just-
goddamn movie.
Yo, the Negro's about to
Oozing.
explode.
Oozing
You
with
gonna wait till
Give him
Timmy.
his
creativity.
3 minutes, man.
Oozing
3 minutes.
with
Give him 3
creativity.
minutes.
He's
He's
gonna
about to
wait till
explode.
Timmy comes up
You
and
can-
talk about that
and you
movie.
can tell, you can tell the studio let them do whatever the fuck they wanted with that movie, and they nailed it, and I loved it.
And now the more excited he gets about it, the more scared I am to watch it.
No, it's
Fucking
dumb. It's
ball.
not, I'm telling you. He's right.
The
I'm
shit.
not, no, he's right. That's just going to be fine. I'm telling you. That's that fine.
Like the best way to describe
Yo.
the movie without going into detail is that it's just like I haven't had that much fun in a movie in so long. It's an absolute blast from beginning to end. The cinematography, the animation, the music,
The music.
the jokes are on point, but they don't overdo it, and it all has like a solid heart at the core of the film.
And with
It's-
all the universes that they pull into it, everything fits nice. and
Like,
neat.
I lo-
It's
Yeah.
dope.
It's-
Yo,
it's-
it's tight.
It's
that
definitely
fire.
a movie that's aimed for like all ages. Like it's a PG movie. It's like they
Pixar,
but dope and creative and awesome. I love it. And that's it. That's it. We'll talk about it more when it actually comes
Let's
out.
talk about it now. Let's talk about it now. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Let's talk about it
we're
now.
on it.
Let's
Since you done brought it up.
talk about it now.
Like that's what it comes down to. Like when we were at Comic-Con, they were talking to Phil Lord and Chris Miller, like the executive producers,
Mhm.
and they basically tricked Sony into letting them do the movie.
They're like, oh, like we're gonna do like a
Spider-Man movie with Peter Parker, and they were like, "What the fuck is this?" It's like, "Oh, this is what we're actually working on." Ah, gotcha. And they're like, "Oh well, might as well finish it up," and it was great. Also, I love everything Phil Lord and Chris Miller have ever done, like Lego Movie, the first
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs,
21 and 22 Jump Street, Clone High. Their sense of humor is definitely my sense. of
You
humor.
actually said Cloudy with a chance of evil.
Yeah, the first one was great.
Alright.
Yeah.
Marvel dropped the ball by not trying to play nice with Sony because now Sony got this shit.
They got leverage.
On lock.
Yeah, look,
listen, Venom.
I said-
Venom again is the one.
Sony's
Venom
winning
is
right
the-
now, and I hate it.
Venom is the
It's
tent
scary.
pole.
They didn't fuck up.
Yeah, they
Fuck
fucked
them.
up.
Y'all ain't
Yeah, they
fuck
fucked
man.
up.
Fuck them, dog.
They fucked up.
Okay,
Come
y'all
back
get
home.
to keep y'all fucking little shit. It's never
Little
gonna be the
shit.
same.
They got the
Yo,
number one character
Yo,
from
yo,
Marvel.
Listen, man, I don't give a fuck, man. The number one character from Marvel is always going to look the best when he's fucking with Marvel, when his hands are on him. We've seen him over and over again, dealt with by them, and they always fall a little bit short, bro. And they'll continue, and yeah, it might make money because people at the end of the day want to see that original invention from Stan Lee. They want to see that original character, and you can probably hand it to any company, and people will go to the movies
Yeah.
to fucking
Yeah,
watch
they
it.
will.
They
Yeah.
made a great purchase. years ago,
Mhm.
and that's just the bottom line
Yeah.
of it. You know,
Yeah.
they're dealing with something that's so good that a shitty version of it is still okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Marvel will keep on bringing out fucking characters out. Man, fuck around and make a Thing movie, only Thing, and that shit'll be perfect.
Mhm.
They can make a movie out of fucking anybody.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens with the Fox deal once that goes through in
I don't know
January.
about that.
They
but
can.
I don't know about
They
that, but
fucking can, bro.
I don't know about that, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Man,
Just saying.
How can you not have faith?
Just saying.
Jessica Jones won. Nobody
Dope.
knew about
Dope.
Jessica Jones outside the
That first
culture.
season is dope.
For her
That
to,
first season is
for
dope.
them to
First
body
season's
that,
so
bro,
dope.
they keep proving it over and over again. And bringing out these characters that nobody knows about. DC ain't never done that shit.
Because they have the
You
tentpole.
think
They made-
fucking,
That's it.
You think
Like-
Sony can take one of the B-level characters from fucking Marvel and make a movie and people will give a fuck? No, they got Venom.
They tried that with Suicide Squad, and look how that turned out.
And those are actually higher level. I wouldn't even call them all the way
Listen,
B-level characters.
Listen,
not.
listen. Once you find your mojo, you good.
They didn't
Yeah.
find a mojo. The mojo came from Marvel. It's the intellectual property is already something great. It's like you could. Jesus is probably the greatest story ever told. If I make a movie about Jesus, people gonna watch that shit. That shit gonna be starring me as Jesus.
Black Jesus.
And that's
Yo,
well it should.
yo, I'm about
And
to
that's
make a
well it should.
contract
You're
right
right.
now
Bro,
for that
It should be
shit. I'm
starring you.
down.
You're right. You're right.
If I make motherfucking Passion of the Christ too, that shit gonna do some numbers. If I make Jesus in space, like afterwards he went on an adventure, I bet you I get some clicks on that bitch.
Like homeboys in space.
Just walking on air, you know what I'm saying?
So speaking on what the fuck DC's been doing,
The fuck?
Jerv, what the fuck has DC been doing?
I don't know what the fuck DC doing
They
right now.
smoking crack.
So DC's got.
Smoking crack.
They're going to do a Zatanna movie.
Yeah.
They're going to do a Blue Beetle movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You like Jaime Reyes? Homie, is that what you're saying?
Come on,
Where
man.
Jorge at? We need Jorge.
Come on.
Ed, no, we got Ed. Ed, what's up, bro?
That's
Yo,
what- that's what
Yo,
he's
you
here.
racist
Jorge.
as hell out here. You just looking for
You looking for the
Yeah.
first Latino you
Taylor! You can Spanish, Taylor?
What did we just? What the hell just happened?
Never mind.
He was looking for the first Latino he could find, sir. I'm sorry about that.
Wow.
Damn. So yeah, they're doing these movies, and supposedly what they're saying is they're not gonna do the Flashpoint movie now.
Yeah, that's now out of production, out
That's
of development.
dumb.
So,
Especially you put all that work into it.
but what work did they really put in?
I don't know.
I don't know. They
they
announced,
hired
they just
two people.
announced they
Does
announced some
DC put in work?
characters. We was gonna get a Thomas Wayne. They ain't do shit. You right.
They just had the one flat, the Ezra Miller in
Yeah,
one movie, and you thought
So-
they were gonna expand
So
on
there
it.
won't be a.
Did they give reasons about that?
None that I've
No,
seen.
they
Nothing,
just
nothing good.
completely
Nothing
canceled
good.
it.
Nothing good.
Because Ezra Miller's at an all-time high. Like he's beloved by our generation, and there's
Well-
no reason like he hasn't undergone any fire with recent political and
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
Yeah, but-
WB
Yeah,
is
and
done,
I'm
so
necessarily not thinking that it's
pretty
his.
slow.
I don't think it's him. I think necessarily this is DC
and WB.
trying to get into the millennial crowd. They know that these are younger characters, and they're trying to introduce them. But the thing is, it's a shot in the dark because the characters that they're talking about, Zatanna and Blue Beetle, were brought up late 2006, 2008, maybe. They're not like these. They're not the pre-essential
Yeah.
DC characters that we're used to. Flash is what 1930s.
Right.
Superman's like these are characters
Yeah.
that everybody knows. You're talking about Blue Beetle and Zatanna replacing Flash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's broke, so fix it.
Yeah.
I mean,
DC's on
so-
it now.
so this
it's
is-
broke, so fix
So it's
it.
like go.
No, I mean, you also got to remember that they also have this Birds of Prey movie that they're
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
really putting focus on.
keep
So
forgetting
Zatanna is. It
Why do
makes
you
sense
keep
that they're
forgetting
going
that?
towards
Because
Zatanna
it's
and not
DC.
everything else.
Yeah, and they got 1,000 movies in production supposedly, like, but they can't get nothing off the ground. Like we get every few months we get an announcement there's a new movie coming out, and there's no buzz around it because we know like the public like we're smart, man. Like we know you're not coming out with this shit.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
you're
of
not Marvel. Marvel
You're
dropped
not.
19 titles in one motherfucking
And we
day
know that shit
and
is
delivered
coming.
on all them
We know
bitches
that
so
shit is
far.
coming.
Yeah.
We know that
It's
shit is
called the
coming.
phases.
That shit is
Well,
on the
no,
way.
no. They actually did deliver that, and it was. But
And
I
humans?
told everybody from the dig
Yes, you did.
that I said it that it would be impossible to make Inhumans, and that it will be a disaster. Then they moved it
They knew
into,
that.
and they
And they
turned
knew
it
that.
into a television show,
And it was a disaster.
worse than I could fucking imagine.
That's
Agent,
damn
you
right.
like the Inhumans television show?
No, that shit was
Oh,
awful.
Hey,
You're trying to get a
AJ's
ghost
like
out.
the
Like,
Yo.
that shit was like a teenage fucking
Yo.
fucking dream.
Love story.
I
I love
love
it.
Wait. You know
I'm
how we
coming-
make fun of
I'm
Venom
com-
for being 90s? This is worse than 90s.
Oh no, you're right. It's all time low. Like I was the only motherfucker in the IMAX that like I was the only person, one person.
You went to the Tropicana IMAX to go
What,
see
to
that
watch
shit?
the show?
I gotta watch everything. I gotta watch everything.
I
So I
do
went.
too, but I didn't watch that
It was
shit,
Tuesday.
bro. I do
It was
a lot.
Tuesday. You know the tilting,
Yeah.
the tilting down the way.
Yeah, what is
that
that?
closed?
Was that an
It was
investment?
It was Tuesday, so it was only
That's an
$6.
investment.
Wait a minute, is this
$6.
light skin talk going on?
Yeah. He knows what theater I'm talking about. It's the only IMAX
Tilton,
in
I'm sorry.
our
It's
town.
no longer with us.
It's done. But I was the only motherfucker in the theater. Like only. It was just me.
Wow.
They were like, I was like, yo, let me get one for Humans. They were like, you sure? I was like, nah, I know it's a piece of shit, but I ain't doing shit.
You
My
want to
girl
evaluate your
my
life
girl went
decisions
shopping
before
like,
going in?
Gotta evaluate my life.
let me get some popcorn and I'm out. Yo, that's horrible, B. Horrible.
Man,
Horrible.
you can
Wow.
just look at the
Horrible.
fucking trip, bro. Just,
Horrible.
All I had to do was imagine it, and I told y'all, no way is this gonna be possible from the moment that they said it. No
Their
way.
lead character doesn't speak.
Why
when he
is
does,
that?
shit.
Was it is this just at the time? So you're
It
saying
was
like 10
us-
years from now they could do it, or just never?
I can't predict how things would happen, but I just don't see it in a cinematic. Some things just were meant
Yeah.
to look like
Yeah.
be on a comic book page, and some things were meant to be able to be
They
put
just
in
don't
a
translate.
real world.
Okay.
You know
Marvel-
what I'm saying? It just doesn't look right. Like even some costume designs are a little
Oh, that
too
shit was from ShopRite.
hokey. Yeah. So you know they
Not
have
even
to
from
make
Party
they
Girls
have
wig.
to-
Oh my
Not even
god.
Party
so they
City,
had to make
ShopRite.
switches to make
Wow.
it more believable.
ShopRite
Who's from
wig.
ShopRite?
Like
Ooh.
Black Bolt didn't have the whole, you know.
No, he ain't had a whole.
Yeah, that's
joint,
what we.
But just the idea of Black Bolt being like, if he burps, everyone's scared. Yo, this dude don't got a burp. Just the idea I'm talking about from on a Marvel level, I never liked. Like, yo, this motherfucker don't snore at night or just anything. He just sleep in the middle of the night and just you wake this motherfucker up and you're like, babe, what?
Yo,
Babe, what? And the whole planet just bursts in half. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This dude can't get no head.
No.
This dude just moans. You know what I mean? It's just,
Oh.
That's the realest shit I ever
It's
heard.
like, what they gonna do while this dude busts a nut and just wrap his fucking face up in a towel?
Those are the questions that I don't ask myself ever, and they just come out of his mouth like they're proven
No, but
fact.
that's a
No,
real shit
that's
right
a
there.
real
That's a
thing
real
about
shit
Black
right
Bolt,
there.
though.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. You
But-
can't tickle this man.
Can't
Nothing.
stub his toe.
Right, he stepped on a tack.
Kevin
and-
Feige,
We're dead.
Kevin Feige is smart on this shit though. He knew like, all right, nah, we're gonna scrap this and redo this shit. You know what? He's thinking about doing.
Probably
the
for that fact. He
Yeah.
was gonna get fucking clowned the entire
He
goddamn
said, yo, we're
time.
scrapping that. He said, yo, the Runaways, we can't do that as a movie. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, we'll do it as
So-
a whack TV
so-
show. That only this
Whoa.
motherfucker
I like
is.
the TV. I like the
Oh,
Runaways.
both
I like
of
the.
y'all
I'm
the
waiting
same
on it. I
fucking-
like the
Yo,
Runaways.
come
I
on,
fucks
dude.
with the
Hold on,
Runaways.
hold on, hold
No,
on.
listen.
Wait,
Like I said in the group chat. Go ahead.
Dev. We spent all this time clowning humans. What's worse, Inhumans or Runaways?
Oh yeah, Inhumans.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
All right. So we're
I
good.
Calm it
actually
down.
watched
But
the
Runaway-
whole Runaways.
Runaways
joint,
is fun, man. Like you gotta get past the Skinamax. The Skinamax acting, you gotta get past that. The acting's bad, but the characters are fun, man. They're interesting. It's fun. You got some shit. You gotta go into it like, all right, I'm not expecting nothing. I just need it to be fun, right? Not everything's gonna be great. Not
That
everything's gonna be
dinosaurs and
A1.
shit, bro.
That shit's fun. It's fun. And I like that fucking dinosaur.
The dinosaur's great. You got like a puppet.
Yeah.
The dinosaur got me, man.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
In a bad
Thank
way.
you.
I was rolling when that goddamn
Thank you.
I was
dinosaur.
about to say,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was fucking with it a little bit. Then I saw that dinosaur, and I was
But
like,
the thing
all
is,
right.
the dinosaur has to be there.
Yeah.
So that's my issue with certain things. Was like, yo, that's dope on paper
Mm-hmm.
as a drawing. Real world, nah, man. Let that thrive.
Because you can
where
never
it
let
thrives.
nobody see this dinosaur. Like they gotta put it in a shopping cart, put it,
Yeah.
like ET, put a blanket
Yeah,
over
yeah,
his head,
yeah.
or push him down the
Come on,
street,
G.
and it's an empty
Are-
street.
are
Nah,
you-
that's what I'm saying. It was like,
They-
I have a general question. Are you okay with all this bad content being produced, being made? Because it's always going to be made. Content is king.
Right.
yes.
And there's no original content out there, so they're just gonna take something, they're gonna fuck it, and they're gonna make it. Would you rather that they stop doing that and choose more selectively, or are you okay with the fact that they're probably basically going to continue to make.
I'm okay with
I'm okay
I'm
with
o-
them
here-
throwing
I'm o-
as much shit out there.
I'm
I'm o-
okay with it as long as it's something I don't give a fuck about.
No.
Like,
Here's why I'm okay with it. I'm okay with them going deep into the well to find stories that have not been told.
Right.
At least put it out there and see if you can get some kind of
Right.
reception out of it.
To be honest,
Good or bad, one way or the other, you're gonna get reception for it.
That's
Whatever
how-
you think of Inhumans, yes, they did it. One season, it was shit. They got rid of it. Fine. Runaways, people had their ups and downs about it, but at least it got enough traction for them to justify a second season.
So then
So it
why-
depends on the justification.
No,
of it.
it's
So
just-
then why cancel things like Flashpoint? Why cancel things like this?
Damn.
Well,
I think
that's
that's
DC.
DC.
That's
That's-
DC.
that's
and
Warner
DC
Brothers.
is very
See, that's
scattered
what they gonna
around.
throw at you. That's
Oh.
DC.
They're fucked up.
No,
If you
they're,
think
they're,
it's
they're
fucked
scatter,
No, 'cause
they're
they-
scatterbrained. They
they-
don't know what. The thing is, they're seeing what's going on in the superhero
reactionary.
genre, and they're
Reactionary.
reactionary right now.
Exactly.
So you
Because
think
take
that,
for instance when Guardians of the Galaxy came out, everybody was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
right?
Yep.
Nobody knew who the fuck
So,
that was. They brought
we're
out some
seeing-
C-level squad
Yep.
that was burst into the '90s, had like a limited series
Mhm.
with a few characters. Actually, was brought back on with brand new characters.
Yeah.
And because all these characters were linked to like a few other people,
Yeah,
the shit was like a smash.
it was.
The soundtrack was cool.
Yep.
And it just it
It
popped.
shocked me.
And here's the
Thank
thing,
you,
all
James.
this
Wait,
stuff.
let
all
me.
the-
I mean,
yeah,
one more point. So you had Guardians of the Galaxy, like the
Right.
C-level squad, or like a squad movie that really exploded. There, a couple of years down the road, DC's Counterpoint was trying to do something like that with Suicide Squad.
Mhm.
Now, of course, you had your mega hit with Wonder Woman. Everything was great. You saw an uptick. Then you see Captain Marvel starting to explode because of the hype for how it leads from and
Right.
into the Avengers
Right.
movies that bookmark it,
that's the
which
only
is why
thing
they're
that's
going
making
with
it pop.
Satana and Birds of Prey.
And this is
But
all.
who are they linked to?
This is all original
Nobody.
content too. It's not like
Well,
they're
it's not.
right. So
DC
it's
just needs
their
to.
characters. All their
Yeah.
characters
Look-
that they on all these stories they've told in comics, they're just bringing to the screen.
Right.
So it's original content that they're doing.
It's original adaptation. It's
Correct.
not
Okay.
original
So it's
content.
original
Okay,
adaptation.
okay.
But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Mhm.
them seeing what's going to sell, and
Mhm.
because
Remember, Inhumans is only there because they needed X-Men and they didn't have
Right, right,
X-Men.
right.
Yeah.
We all know
And
that, yeah.
actually, Marvel Comics tried to make Inhumans as important as mutants.
And
it's just
it will
not
never
as
happen.
dope.
It will never happen.
And that's the only
Yeah.
reason why that happened. But for DC, I think DC, if they were going to just do something, they should have just said, "Fuck it, we making." Let's say they did make a Justice League movie, right?
Mhm.
And they made it, and then they just said, "Look, we're going to just make it like Justice League been already fighting for 4 years, and then just tell backstories,
Yeah.
like literally."
We know the story.
Yeah, like fill it in later. Sometimes if you want to catch up to a person, it's better to just jump into the motherfucker and tell stories intelligently that way, because you're never going to be able to follow the blueprint of a successful movie of
Right.
6 different characters and
Right.
catch up. You can't. If you're trying to do that, you might as well jump
Which-
right now.
well,
which in-
that was the problem from trying to do what they did, but starting at the end finish line and trying to go backwards.
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of starting at the beginning, if they did
Yeah.
it that way,
Well,
they
no,
could have
what they
built those
did-
characters one at a time.
No,
and
but
do-
but I'm saying since they didn't, instead what they did was they rushed the introduction inside of Batman versus Superman.
Right.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
they didn't need to, everybody already knows what fucking where all these characters come from. So if they just appeared and they were just fighting, right, as a team, and then we start seeing like flashbacks and shit like that, we could all get disappointed one by one. Oh, that's not really how he got his powers, this and that. But they're already flushed and building new
Mhm.
adventures. That's how they should have fucking did the shit. And it's cheaper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're wasting fucking money. They're getting people attached to actors and shit, and then losing them. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they're playing catch up.
So quick
Yeah.
question, since we're on the topic of like DC as a whole, how do
Right.
you guys feel the new Aquaman movie is going to A, actually B, in terms of quality, and B, perform as far as the box office goes? Because everything I see with the movie, it looks good.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good.
I have high hopes from jump. So
I think, yeah.
I think it was gonna be good because as soon as I heard who the director was, as soon as I found out it
Yeah.
was James Wan,
James Wan.
I knew he wasn't gonna fuck this
So
shit.
wait, what has James Wan done in the past? I think he did, what was it, like?
And he took the super route. Look, he's making fucking speed
And
on the
and
border.
and,
it is
and
what it
Marvel
is.
going to just shock the world with Namor the Submariner and shit all over.
Nah.
They're gonna wipe. They're gonna
The
wipe
floor.
their penises all over.
He
their
is the first
foreheads.
mutant, sir. So, last but not least, I mean,
Okay.
as far as speculation is going, with only 7 minutes to roll, according to speculation, Wednesday, because of President H.W. Bush's funeral, we're probably not going to get the Infinity War trailer on Wednesday. They're speculating now that we're going to get it on Friday. Note that there has not been any confirmation by Marvel. But in hindsight, what are our expectations going for this movie in the next few? If it even comes out in the next few days, even if it doesn't, what do you expect it going to
No
be?
expectations, man.
None.
I'm gonna just drop the trailer, enjoy the trailer,
Man.
wait for the movie, and just
Yo,
rock out.
I told y'all this months ago. I don't want no fucking trailer. I think
I don't
this-
blame them if they
I
don't.
think
Yeah.
this would be the dopest shit if they Beyonce this shit and didn't even tell us when it come out. It should just be a commercial that says in theaters right the fuck now.
Oh,
I gotta go. Fucking
I would love
And he's
that.
gone.
car
Yeah.
crashes, fights at the movie theater.
Yes.
Like this
Yes.
shit would be anarchy, bro. Like literally, that shit just be like showing now.
Yeah.
One
You
day
know what I'm
only,
saying?
advanced screening, January
Yo.
1st.
Oh my
In one
God.
theater, nigga.
Yo, they just said in every theater right now.
I second that, man. It's like, look, I do want the trailer, but at the same time, I've been telling people like, yo, they could literally just come out with the shit, and it's still gonna make $2 billion.
I think
They
it
don't
would be
need
a
it. I don't think
greater.
they need
I
it.
think it would be a
They could
greater
literally just come out with it.
experience to literally, for the first time in your life, go into a movie, everyone,
Fresh.
and you didn't see anything. It is not going to stop one person. The
Nope.
trailer is not
No.
bringing people to see
No.
this
You're-
movie.
we're
The
just-
trailer can
we're just
only make
greedy.
people
We're just
not
greedy.
see it.
We're just
No.
greedy.
The trailer should not. Here's what I think is going to happen. The trailer's not going to drop because you still have to have Captain Marvel come out. You can't drop a trailer and then basically drop a trailer that has to involve Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel hasn't even been in theaters
Yes, you
yet.
can.
Yeah, you definitely
This is
can.
This
why.
game,
This is why they
they
dropped
did
the Captain Marvel trailer first. So now you see her, you
Yep.
see her power level, you see kind of just what she can do.
It's like a
that's
soft
what-
And
intro.
remember, she's
Yeah.
probably not going to be all through the trailer, Avengers trailer. She'll just you
Pop
see-
up.
Yeah,
She'll
you
just
see,
pop up.
Man, don't show that shit.
You just
man.
see
No,
one clip of her doing
it'll.
something.
I think that the trailer will drop in March.
Yo, these little.
What?
Ooh.
I don't
Yo,
think it's
no.
dropping this year.
I get
It's
a
not.
bet. I want to bet. Can I get a bet
That
on
they
that?
don't-
And
that they
Somebody
don't drop
get-
the trailer at all.
It,
Somebody
No,
get me
they don't
on the
drop the
phone with
trailer
Disney,
in this
man.
month.
Until March?
they wouldn't.
At worst, if it's 2019 will be the first.
What are you
trailer.
talking about, like a
They'll
trailer
probably-
at the end of the Captain Marvel movie?
no, a trailer.
No.
Period.
A trailer.
Just a
period.
trailer.
Yeah,
I
it
would
won't.
say- wait,
At the
wait,
worst,
wait,
at worst,
I'm
it won't
telling
come
you,
out this
they're not
year.
gonna do it
It's
now.
not
These,
dropping.
these little shits that are trolling and everything, the way that they like starting shit and everything. I hope Marvel does not release a trailer at fucking all.
Yeah,
So
No,
we're
it's
not
not
gonna
drop-
get a trailer. We're gonna get a teaser. It's gonna be like
I don't even want the
60
teaser.
seconds
I don't
long.
want to see
45
shit.
seconds.
That's
of
already
it's
a
just gonna
trailer.
Be like talking
No,
over
60
it.
seconds is a
And,
trailer.
like, three
A teaser
flashes.
is 15 seconds.
Okay,
Listen,
well.
Yo,
then-
what if they just said, look, you gotta buy your ticket right now. We're gonna tell you when it come out. If you got stuck at work or whatever, then fuck
Yep.
you.
Teach these little
Straight
kids
like
a lesson,
that.
man.
Yo,
Teach them
like-
some patience.
like
He
this
just
shit
wants
is-
shit to be fucked up.
I just want shit
Anarchy.
to be just
You
random.
just want anarchy.
Surprise us, man. It's
Yeah.
a good feeling if you a hip hop fan and you just find out like Jay-Z got an album. Yo, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Like people love that
Yeah.
feeling,
Yes.
bro.
Yes,
Like
they do.
because you wasn't expecting greatness and now you got your weekend is just different.
The
And then
thing
you find out the
is-
whole
the
shit's
thing
fire.
is, you can do that with a music album because if they just drop like a new Foo Fighters album, I can have that stream on my phone right this
Right,
second on my
right,
phone.
exactly.
I can't necessarily leave my
No,
phone.
Patience
because
is
we
a
got
virtue,
you. No,
bro.
no.
Like, it doesn't
Fuck
work
you
that
this.
way.
We want to know who the die for. Are you willing to risk your motherfucking next paycheck? Are you willing to risk
that is-
in the rent?
Babs ain't leaving work to watch Avengers 4. Fuck that. She will wait till the weekend when she's not cosplaying
Listen,
or creating
listen.
a costume, which is going to be
All the
3 weeks after the
entrepreneurs-
movie comes
All
out.
the entrepreneurs will be in that motherfucker because we don't got no goddamn balls. I'm walking out of any job photo shoot. I give you a free photo shoot
Hey,
next time, brother.
Brother, hey Dev, where you going? Hey Dev,
It's
Dev.
They're going to drop a trailer because a trailer is money. Trailer is going to get people to come see the movie.
We've been
That
promoting
is
for
why-
fucking Marvel
bro,
since Infinity
people-
War.
It's
Yo,
gonna get
people-
the other fans, the casual, those
What
casual
other
No,
fans?
everyone.
It's
Everybody.
The whole world is a real
So
fan.
we're already invested.
I know we're
That's
invested,
what
but
the-
yo,
the
even these
whole
little
world is
kids
for.
are invested.
That's
whole
what
world.
that's what the trailer's for. It's for
No.
somebody else to see
The
the shit.
whole
They
Okay,
just
so,
go
so
spend their
wait,
money.
are we placing bets or are we talking about what we think about how it's gonna go?
We could
When
run
did
a
the-
poll.
when-
You
wait,
got-
everyone
question.
lose money?
You got 2
Wait.
minutes to bet.
When did last year's Infinity War trailer drop?
Like
Wasn't it during the Super Bowl?
It was
No.
it was the end of November.
no,
It
it
was
was
the end of November?
it was more than a year ago in November. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's dropping in December.
See,
Like-
everybody
like the
watched the
27th or
Avengers
28th
die.
of
No
November
one's gonna
last year.
not turn on this fucking movie. They do not
True.
need a
Yeah.
trailer.
They don't.
They do need a trailer.
Yes,
They
they
need to have
do.
commercials.
Not now.
No,
They need to have
Not now.
They don't need a trailer.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna put out a trailer just cause.
No,
But,
they
okay.
need a trailer.
They don't need
They
a
don't
trailer.
need
it.
They don't
They need a
They don't need
trailer.
a trailer.
They
Our
need-
money
wait,
is gone
they
already.
need
They don't
Captain-
need a trailer.
wait, they
People are
need-
going to see
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
whether
They
they
got
get a
money.
trailer or not.
It's,
Hold
And-
it's
and
just
if-
convenient for them to have a trailer. It's
and
convenient.
if it's
convenient.
garbage,
Which it
they're
will be.
still.
I'm still
Oh,
going
wait,
to see
wait,
it.
wait.
You're
Let
gonna
me-
see it if
Can I make
it's
one point?
garbage.
Go ahead,
Make
go
one
ahead.
point.
I promise.
Even if they never released one trailer or one commercial, people are going to see this
Yes.
movie.
I'm still going
But-
to see the shit.
But do you think they're going to make more money if they drop a trailer? Do
No.
you think more people are going to see
No.
this movie?
No.
They have
No.
commercials
No.
and
Yes.
ads.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you guys
Yes.
are wrong.
Do you know what a trailer
Money.
does? Listen,
Exactly.
when you saw
Right.
the first Avengers trailer, what did you do? Oh,
The first
shit!
one.
Yes, the first one.
This
was
You
a
got hype
cliffhanger.
as fuck.
This
is
That's
a-
what it's for.
This is a
Why was a
cliffhanger.
trailer during a halftime show during a football game in America?
Most eyes.
Because most eyes.
Publicity.
And there were contracts with so and so and so and so and so and so got paid off so that they didn't have a commercial during that time, and that person had like it's
And it was
money.
also because it was ESPN, which is owned by Disney.
There you go.
That's why too.
Alright.
But
Yeah,
Listen,
you're right.
a trailer gets you
Right.
hyped to
Hold
see a
I'm
movie.
hyped
Can I-
already. I don't
can
need
we-
that trailer.
all this hype we're doing, can we?
You
You know how we always
complain
complain that Christmas music is playing in the mall when it's not even like Halloween hasn't even
Yeah,
ended
yeah,
yet. We
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
gotten to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Can we at least get Captain Marvel out of the way first?
No.
Can we at least
That's
do
not
that?
necessary.
No, they can do
That's-
that trailer.
they
That's
can do
fine.
that. It's
Man,
not
when
necessary.
Thanksgiving comes,
They can do it,
motherfuckers
but
talk
it's not
about
necessary.
Christmas before Thanksgiving is even here. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
For you people out there, put this shit in your thoughts, man. We got a minute left. If you don't want the trailer, if you want to go into that movie fucking fresh, feel free to comment on us on Instagram Live, on Instagram. Let us know exactly what you think.
Yeah.
'Cause
Darnell,
so-
put the post up. Do we
Put the
want a
post up.
trailer
Do we
or
want the
not?
trailer or not?
I wanna
We
see
don't
that
need
post.
a trailer.
Put the poll
A
up.
trailer gets you hyped to see shit.
We don't need that damn
It's like
trailer.
seeing a girl in a
No,
brown
not
panty.
one.
That's
It's
that
not
gets you
one.
hyped for
It's
sex.
It's
That
neat.
We
gets
don't
you
need
I
it.
hyped.
tell
It's
you
neat.
to come over and bone Beyonce. You do not need to see a trailer.
True that.
You already know who Beyonce is. Everyone knows
It's
who
been a great
Beyonce
show.
It's been a great show. Good night,
I'll see
everybody. Good
y'all.
night.
I'm done.
Party nerds, we out.
We done.
I'm good.
Come on, man.
You need to see Beyonce.
It's like you know who she is already.
It's expectations. Expectations are already
On
hit.
some real talk,
Yeah.
I'm more excited to see Spider-Man a second time.
I gotta turn you off, man. All right, man. We get it, man. Shit, I want to see the shit too.
Yo,
Oh my
take
God! There's money coming out of your pocket and a contract for this Spideyverse movie.
Oh,
you're
getting paid
Sony.
Sony.
Hold on, so you saw it what 2 weeks early?
I saw it last week, like last Friday.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go see the early show in the Transformers this weekend.